At 43, Anne Hathaway is navigating one of the most visible eras of her career, with an Oscar behind her and a massive slate of projects ahead. Much of that current momentum is driven by the high-stakes anticipation for the sequel to The Devil Wears Prada. Launching a production of that scale requires a grueling press tour, an endless cycle of red carpets and interviews where the lead star's primary job is to be seen. There is a constant expectation for stars to be completely accessible to the lens, letting the media document every physical detail to keep the movie at the center of the conversation. But on June 19th, Hathaway disrupted that entire promotional cycle by revealing she was expecting her third child. In a quiet video posted to Instagram, she appeared in a white dress, smiled at the camera, and cradled a visible baby bump before running off screen. This timeline charts her public PR appearances on the top axis against her hidden pregnancy milestones on the bottom. It shows total overlap, months where she was standing in front of world-class photographers while quietly managing a massive physical transition. Successfully guarding that secret while remaining in the literal center of the spotlight is a study in discipline and the power of setting strict professional boundaries. Hathaway approaches these high-pressure tours with a philosophy of gratitude, treating the demanding press schedule as a professional duty rather than a burden. She made a strategic decision to keep the news to herself during the Prada press tour, intentionally keeping the public focus on the project and the work of her colleagues. Hollywood marketing bandwidth is a finite resource. This chart shows how a personal headline can swell and swallow the space allocated for a film's campaign. By maintaining total silence, she prevented her personal life from hijacking the narrative, ensuring the intended message reached the audience. Maintaining that silence was a deliberate choice to separate her personal news from her public role, ensuring the conversation remained focused entirely on the project she was representing. While the public saw a composed movie star, her private world with her husband, Adam Shulman, was undergoing a profound shift to expand their family. They had been hoping to have another child, even though they were aware of the biological challenges often associated with pregnancy at age 43. When they realized the pregnancy was viable, the couple was genuinely shocked that it had worked. On Late Night with Seth Meyers, Hathaway revealed that because the timing felt so improbable, they had started calling this third child their buzzer beater. It is a stark contrast. The emotional shock of this buzzer-beater reality played out in private, while on the red carpet she maintained a flawless, calculated composure. The timing of the reveal was a masterclass in strategy. She waited until the promotional obligations for her major sequel were finished before shifting the narrative. When it was finally time to share the news, she chose Instagram over traditional tabloids, using a simple caption to announce the pregnancy on her own terms. This direct-to-fan approach allowed her to dictate the celebratory tone of the news, bypassing the speculation and gossip that usually follows a celebrity pregnancy. Today, Hathaway is taking well-deserved downtime, stepping away from the press circuit to focus entirely on her family. She has other releases scheduled for later in 2026, The Odyssey and Verity, but she can now approach those launches without the weight of a secret. There is a heavy cultural expectation that celebrities owe the public total access to their personal lives, especially during a major career peak. But Hathaway's dual-track timeline proves that it's possible to fulfill every professional duty while fiercely protecting your private joy, strictly on your own schedule.